Hi, I'm Selina Rao. Today I will be talking about four key factors: indigeneity, gender, language, and socioeconomical background influence children development and the way early childhood services are delivered in NSW. To guide us, I will be using Bonfier-Werner ecological system theory, which reminds us that children don't grow in isolation but within a layer of family, community, culture, and policy. Thinking of a child like the center of the ripple in a pond, their families, teacher, and peer are the first ring. That's a macro system. The next ring are the meso system that links between the home and school. The exo system things like subsidies or the parent job that affect the children development indirectly. The macro system, which is a bigger picture for the children, includes the culture, history, and policy. Finally, the chronological system reminds us that these influence the shift over a time. Every factor I discussed today, you can see in these ripples. The fourth factor is the indigeneity. For indigenous children, culture is not an add-on, it is their identity. When service include Aboriginal perspective, children develop stronger self-esteem and the belonging. For example, I visited a center in Canberra where an elder lady storytelling related to their history. The children were not just learning literacy, but they were connecting with the thousands of years of culture. But the barrier remains same. In rural NSW, many indigenous children still have lower participation in preschool because of the distance or mistrust of the mainstream institution. Here we can see the bone fear at work. The microsystem of the family is influenced by the macro system of colonization and reconciliation policy. And the second one, by age of 5, children already hear that this is for the boys and this is for the girls. These stereotypes creep into a play and divide the role for them. A boy might push it towards the more sport and athletic activities, whereas the girl is encouraged to help in the kitchen and be more soft and caring. We are limiting their confidence and career choice. I saw a service in Canberra that flipped this. They create a STEM corner where the girls were given lab coats and magnifying glasses, whereas the boys are given encouraged to play a role of carer or the doctor, nurse. The result, the children start seeing themselves beyond the gender roles. And that's the power of challenging the macro system, traditional norms in the micro system of the play. Language is important for both communication and culture. In NSW, 1 in 3 children speak another language at home. That is not a barrier, it is a superpower. Bilingual children often show strong problem solving skill. But imagine a Nepali speaking children entering preschool where the only English is valued and superior. Suddenly, the children feels their home language is invisible. Compare that with a center that invites parents to read bilingual story books or sing cultural songs that the children can relate. It will uplift their children confidence. That's the meso system comes in action, families and service working together to value their language. Now let's talk about money, because socioeconomic status shapes what children can access, experience, and dream. In higher income suburbs, children often enjoy spacious center with rich resources. In lower income areas, center can be overcrowded or underfunded, limited resources. NSW Start Strong program helps with fee relief, but still challenge is same. The transport or parents working multiple jobs still limit their access to the education. For example, our children from low income families spend less time in preschool, meaning fewer less chance of developing social skill and interaction that needed for a school readiness. Here, Bonfire ecosystem, government subsidies and parent work conditions directly save the children opportunity. What really important is how these factors combine. An indigenous girl from a low-income family in a rural NSW may face the triple barrier of cultural, geographical, and finances. A refugee boy from a multilingual low-income family may face both language barrier and social economic stress, but intersection can also be strength. A multilingual indigenous boy attending a well-funded cultural safe preschool in Sydney might thrive because all systems around him align to build resilience and belonging. Bonfire burner help us see both the risks and the possibility. So what does this all mean? It means no children develops in isolation. Indigeneity, gender, language, and socio-economical background all the intertwine across the bonfire system to save development and access to the service. Our role as a future educator is to be bridge or the builder to connect children, family, cultures, and the strength with inclusive, affordable, and cultural safe learning environment. When we do this, we are not just teaching, we are also transforming systems so that every children in Australia can thrive and experience a good quality of education. Thank you for listening. Here are the reference that I have used while doing the report. Thank you.